But hello everyone, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. And we are back in SRX, the game. Alrighty guys, so what we're going to be going through today is what are the cool features that are in SRX the game, which are new, which are different from Tony Stewart's All-American Racing. That's what we're going through. So we're going through the cool features that I have found so far. So let's take a look at some of the basic features that are kind of self-explanatory. Obviously, we have the SRX cars, awesome. But we also have Lucas Oil Raceway. We also have the Nashville Fairgrounds. We also have the Slinger Nationals, or Slinger Speedway. And we also have Stanford Speedway as well. So all of those are asphalt tracks, if I am looking at that correctly. Yes, I am. So you have 4 asphalt tracks, and that's a big difference between the other games in the Tony Stewart genre of games. So definitely a bit of a departure almost, as they're adding asphalt tracks. Kind of cool, but definitely keeping with the grassroots element to these games, which is really cool. So you obviously have that. You also have tire wear, which has returned. So you can come on down here and use less, normal, more, etc., or have it totally off as well. And also, of course, this is a nice feature. You have 5%, 10%, so they go up in from like 25, you're going up by 5%, which that is very nice. That is a very nice little setting. You also have no damage, or light damage, or heavy damage they can use as well. And yes, there is a damage model. I did not see that in my last video, but yes, actually I think I might have mentioned it, but yes, there is an actual damage model that does appear, at least on the SRX cars. Haven't seen that model on any of the other cars, but yes, there is a bit of a damage model that's going on, so that's kind of cool. Nice to see that return. So that is one of the other features that is in there. Obviously, tire well, and of course you have the asphalt tracks, which that is very cool. You also have obviously the stadium trucks. Those are new for this game, to be able to have some stadium trucks racing. You also have something else which is rather interesting as we go in here. You have some returning tracks from both the Tony Stewart Sprint Car Race racing game and the All-American Racing, and you also have some of the palm tree, like the palm tree that's a return from the Sprint Car Series game, but also the game engine, or not the game engine, but the physics have been changed, and I must say that they feel a lot better. Before, in All-American Racing, in the Sprint Car Series, the cars felt extremely loose. In All-American Racing, the cars felt like they were bogging in like mud or something. And in this game, it feels definitely better. I think they got to the almost perfect point where you really have that nice loose, the rear end's about to come out of the car in the dirt. I think they've really gotten that well. And the physics on the SRX cars are amazing while racing. So also, of course, you have multiplayer, so that's definitely a cool feature to have. You also have championship mode, which I don't remember if that was in the All-American Racing or not, but you do have championship spots that you can build. SRX late model. Let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick here. So you have regulation. It looks like that's about all you can do with that, is just make your own regulation with that. Let me see here if we... Okay, so there you go. So you can do late model regulation, or you can do 1/4 of the regulation. So you have some different options when it comes to the championship stuff. Okay, very good. Thank you. So you do have that. I don't remember if that's in the other games. I don't think so, but I don't remember for sure. But that's definitely a cool feature. Let's go into my drivers. So not a whole lot has changed from the Sprint Car or the All-American Racing, but one nice feature that is here is what I'm going to show you next. So let's go right here. Your base colors. You can go through here and press, and voila, the secondary colors immediately appear, and obviously it's set on the regular color, and all you have to do is scroll up or scroll down to be able to select which shade of that particular color you want. That is a great feature that makes the menu a lot easier to go around, and that's definitely nice. Definitely makes it look a lot cleaner and definitely easier to work with. You also have some new patterns. You have flames. You also have broken glass, which I haven't seen yet. Let's see. Can we see it on this stripe? Not really, not on the white. You also have some vertical, I don't know what you say, but you say that. I don't know how you say that. And the horizontal as well. But yeah, let me see if I can get a stripe here to show you. So there you go. There is that feature right there. So obviously go into white, make it go to black here. And then you have the horizontal, vertical ways of doing that. So that is definitely very, very cool. So let me go back here. We want nothing on that, and want nothing on that as well. But that is very, very cool. So those are your newer features in there, etc. So let's now this feature is gonna be able to cross over between your driver's suit and your car. Oh, hello. Copy design from my car. Oh, okay, very cool. And you have that nice little button there, so you can copy the paint scheme of your car to your suit. That is very cool. So I believe that is from, like, if I remember correctly, that is an F1 paint scheme feature. So that is very nice. That is very nice. I like that. Alright, so we got my Harley EFI Valvoline racing team with a bit of the SRX truck. Let me know what you think about that paint scheme. I like it. But let's check out the new features. You have the side, so you can change your side scheme option, which is very nice. You have multiple options on that. You also have your top scheme options, so you can change what is on your hood and also on, obviously, the bed of your truck or rear end of your car, so that is very nice. You also have some rim styles to choose from on some of these. So you have like chrome, you have copper, you got blue, you got red, and you got black. Of course, we're gonna go with that beautiful, I don't know, red. A little small splash of red would actually be nice. Okay, we'll go with the red. Then let's look at the sponsors. This is one of the coolest features that I have seen so far in this game. You can change the scale of your logo, which is absolutely awesome. You can also rotate it, and you can move it to the side, you can move it up and down, and you have quite a lot of playing room to work with it. So obviously that's how I got my Harley EFI sticker right there, along with my little Valvoline sticker there. So check that out. So I can move it from there all the way back over. Look at how far that thing can move. It is very cool. I am very, very impressed. They did an awesome job with how they set up this game to be able to do that. That is just really cool. So I got my little Valvoline sticker that can move all over the place. Then of course you have your rear SRX sticker as well. But yeah, all of this can be easily worked on now in the custom car mode, and it's just so cool. Let me see here. If I go back, I don't have to say that. There we go. So go back in here. Didn't want to mess that up, and I didn't want to take the time to put it back in place. But anyways, you get the point. And also you have numbers. You can now actually go into each individual number, and you can adjust its scale, you can adjust its rotation, and you can actually move it as well. So that is another feature which is new. But look at this. So you can go from your roof to the rear. You also have different, you have the obviously the different options here. I don't think much of that has changed. The checkered flag, that's a new one. The checkered flag in the numbers, that is new. You also have some different fonts. Oh, hello. I think there might be, no, that's the same amount of fonts. Yeah, nothing in that has changed. And obviously, you can still select your own number. And obviously, that wonderful color customization carries over to this menu for the numbers as well. So, those are definitely some of the coolest options that I have seen in this game so far. Let's check out the late model here. Now, this is nice because the late model obviously came as a DLC for Tony Stewart's All American Racing. The late model is included. So, there you have the SRX Racing, Harley EFI, Valvoline, VP Racing Fuels, etc. car. Looks pretty mean. Almost looks like a Dale Jr. throwback somewhat. Almost to his AC Delco. Almost looks like a throwback to that. But still, just the amount of customization compared to NASCAR Heat 5 or to Tony Stewart's All-American Racing or Sprint Car has definitely been upped. I definitely like that. One thing I think I am disappointed about is there are a few. There are not as many sponsors to choose from, but there's definitely a lot of grassroots actual sponsors in here. Like you have Harley, you have Nashville, which is really cool to have, and you have several other different racing sponsors in here, as well as the sponsors for the SRX that are in here as well. But definitely cool when it comes to customizing schemes. That's definitely cool. And of course, you have the top and the secondary paint scheme as well that you can work with. So very cool. Speaking of sponsors, let's take a look back here. So this is the deck leg, and all that is the Valvoline sticker. That's the only way I've gotten white up there, is just by making the Valvoline sticker as huge as possible and fitting it right there. So that is how I have gotten that little white transition from the side of the car up into the deck lid. So that is just really cool. So I've had a really good time working on these paint schemes. Definitely fun. So also, let's go into career mode. There is a few features in here that has changed. So obviously you have this is more of a structured career mode. So you have to go through the different series to be able to unlock the SRX as your team. So you'd have to work for it, which is good. I don't think you should be able to just buy any car you want. I think it's good to have to work for something. That's a really good way to be able to have a career mode setup. You gotta work for it a little bit. But you also have the racing teams. So a lot of the features, a lot of the look is the same as Tony Stewart's All-American Racing. Obviously you have a little bit more that you have to work for to be able to get to like the stadium trucks, the late models, and the SRX. But let's go to my vehicles. So you have that. You can go same thing with the upgrading. So not a whole lot has changed there. But check this out. This is your shop, basically your workshop. So you have your business manager, your facility manager, and your public relations manager. So you can upgrade your facility. So obviously you can set these positions, and check this out. Hello, team driver. You also get access, so you have to update your facilities as you update your car, so that you can not only get the rank 2 car parts, but also be able to hire a team driver. Hello. So, no, it is not NASCAR. It is not the new NASCAR game that has gotten us the opportunity to actually hire a driver to race for our race team. It is Tony Stewart's SRX, which has gotten us this ability to be able to actually hire a team driver for our team. That is cool. So yes, team driver, you can hire it. So that is like really cool. Accounting is about the same setup. It's a little bit more structured, it looks like, but not a whole lot has changed there. You also have your career history. Not much has changed there. Let's go into the season. I don't remember if there's a whole lot that has changed inside of the season. You have your garage, so you have obviously you can't get to the secondary or level 3 parts until you upgrade your facilities. You have that obviously going on, etc. But it's really about the same. You have your sponsor that's going to give you discounts on your different parts. It's also going to give you the correct amount of money, etc. So currently I got Otterbrock, so they're working with me. Pretty cool. And you have really about the same menu set up as the other games. But yes, you can hire your own driver. That was I opened it up and I saw that. I was like, what? And I was like, that is so cool. So yes, in Tony Stewart's SRX, the game, you can hire your own driver to race for your team. Now, obviously, I haven't unlocked that, so I'm not sure at this point whether it's for a full season or per race, but I'm thinking from just how the slot is there that you can hire a driver to race for that particular series while you're racing in like the SRX. That's what it looks like at this point. So, very cool game. I love all the features in this. Honestly, I think this game has a lot better features than NASCAR Heat 5. Obviously, you don't have as much content like paint schemes or as many asphalt tracks. But this game is cool, guys. This game is very cool. So if you have not gotten it, I'd say get it. This game is definitely turned out to be a lot cooler than I originally thought it was even going to be. And yeah, definitely cool. So check it out, guys. Get it if you can. And this game is awesome. But thanks, guys, for watching. And I'm going to see you here next time on The Combustion Gamer. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.